Hey there, church family. Welcome to this episode of For the Church. Today I am joined by a deacon, a chairman of the deacons, a Sunday school teacher, and just an all-around nice guy, Mr. Ray Shell. So Ray, welcome and thank you for being here today.
My pleasure.
I just have a few questions I wanted to ask you. So the first one is, we see a lot of people in churches who maybe retire from their career and they kind of use that to retire from serving in the church as well. And obviously you're not one of those people. So my question is, what drives you to continue serving the church even though you're post-retirement?
For my love for my Lord, my love for the church, and also the different committees and things that you serve on. We have to realize that we're not just serving as a committee to the people in the church. The things we do in the committees, as we follow through with them, they affect the whole church and also affects the community. And it affects our people out in the field that's working for the Lord. Speaking of age is something to me, and you've heard this said before, it's just probably a number in one sense. Age is when the Lord gets finished with me. I put no emphasis on my age when it comes to serving the Lord. It's a privilege to be old, elderly, and it's a privilege to be able to serve the Lord. And the rest of my time here on earth, my intentions are to serve the Lord with all my heart and all my might. And through the years, I have gained through the Lord some knowledge and wisdom. And I want to use that knowledge and wisdom for the glory of the Lord, not to set it on a shelf and just go to waste.
Right. Let dust collect.
That's right.
Yeah. I was talking with somebody the other day, and I said, was talking about specifically you and Gwen Hopkins. Mm-hmm. And I said, honestly, if I didn't know the two of you and somebody told me that y'all were in your 70s, I'd say, yeah, that makes sense. You know, because y'all are both very active. Another question I have is, recently, within the last couple of years, you've started teaching Sunday school on a regular basis.
I have.
So what ways have you grown closer to God through teaching Sunday school?
I am being taught as much or more than I teach.
That's how it works a lot of the time.
Okay. The strength that I'm getting and the growth that I'm getting is that teaching Sunday school forces you to the Bible more so than your regular reading plans. And it's just a wonderful feeling to feel the impact, even in a Sunday school room and teaching, of God's power and God's love. And there's nothing more, a better feeling than to be standing up there and the people starts communicating, talking to one another, and just feeling the vibes, the spirit coming from them. Like I say, the Sunday school has taught me to study the Bible more. I have gained more knowledge in the last few years, a year or so that I've taught Sunday school from the Bible than I would have in the last 5 years. And it's just, I just thank God that I'm able to do it.
Yeah.
And I would like to say this to the people that's listening. We have several Sunday school classes, and if you don't have one, come visit. Come if you want to hear the true word of God, come to Fleming Baptist Church and check us out.
Yeah, I think Sunday school for a lot of people is kind of overlooked. You know, I mean, for the people that we have a lot of people who are just kind of in the habit of it, right? So everybody goes to Sunday school, but then there are some people who don't look at it as what it is. You know, it's a time of small group Bible study.
It is.
You can ask questions in Sunday school when it's not exactly prudent to do that in the service all the time.
That's true.
Right?
Very true.
So
and that is used a lot in our Sunday school. We have a Sunday school class that we love one another, and no one's afraid to speak up,
right,
and ask questions, and base their opinions. And it's the church, the Sunday school, everything is it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Last question I have for you here is you've been a member here for quite a while.
Yeah,
right?
about 22 years.
Right. What makes you optimistic about the future of Fleming Baptist?
Well, let me give you the first thing that comes to mind. When you see 12 people joining the church within the last few weeks, that's optimistic. Another thing is that the pastoral leadership of the church, when you have good leadership, and I can relate this back to the business part of the world. If you got good foremen, good supervisors, and what have you, you got good followers.
Right.
If you got good leadership in the church, you're going to have good Christian followers. We have the leadership that is second to none. And our pastor is phenomenal, a God-sent man. And it's just a pleasure to be a part of this church. And in the last 6 months, 3 months, or what have you, that pleasure has multiplied extensively. Yeah. We just look forward through the Lord of the growth of the church for the future.
All right, church family, there's that. We're so thankful for Mr. Ray coming to join us today. Hope that you enjoyed this video and that you also, if you're not, get plugged in with a Sunday school class, because we would love to see you. But we are so excited to have church members like Ray, and we are so excited to see what God will continue to do in the future. With that being said, we will hopefully see you this coming Lord's Day, and may God bless you.